Welcome to the celebration of National Reading Month with the theme, Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya. To start with, this event has never been made possible without the support of the equally and highly esteemed individuals from the school's division of the PAT, led by the dynamic and very supportive schools division superintendent officer in charge, Dr. Margarito Mayroon. The epitome of empowered women in our active schools, PSDS clusters 10 and 5, Dr. Arlie Alvelaro, and Ma'am Lenny Manawan. Our dynamic PSDS from Cluster 3, Dr. Marshall C. Sison. Our hardworking and dedicated English EPS, Mr. Noel T. Balubal. Our enthusiastic and young at heart school principal, Mr. Juventino P. Bahar. Other distinguished men and women of the entire school community, fellow teachers, the pioneers of Santa Ana Elementary School, parents, guardians, friends, ladies and gentlemen. A pleasant and joyous viewing to all of you. Today, we celebrate National Reading Month to commemorate reading and learning in the country, a celebration of communication in a language used in many disciplines and fields, a celebration of skills in decoding printed and written words. Reading is a skill. It is actually a life skill. It occupies a high place of significance in a child's learning and personal growth. It is a cornerstone of a child's success in school and indeed throughout life. Reading is the key to students' achievement. Reading opens their minds and hearts to new ideas and perspectives. Our porter to places we cannot visit for a while this pandemic, or to places impossible to go to altogether. Reading is a vaccine for ignorance, a key to the future, and a doorway to a better tomorrow. And now, may I request everyone to please rise for the singing of the national anthem to be conducted by Ma'am Maria F. Rodriguez, Grade 5 Advisor, followed by a short prayer to be led by Ma'am Mary Antoinette Amar, our school ESP coordinator, and then the singing of the Pat and Pateros hymns to be conducted by Grade 6 Advisor Ma'am Fatima Canugon and Grade 5 Advisor Ma'am Riza May de Chavez, respectively.
Mga kababayan, ang pambansang awit ng Pilipinas.
Let us bow our heads, place ourselves in the presence of the Lord. Our Heavenly Father, we come before you today with humble hearts and with gratefulness for all the wonders and blessings you have showered upon us. Heavenly Father, we thank you for gathering all of us today in this important event. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to be in this momentous event. May you bestow your guidance and blessings on this event so that we can enjoy and appreciate the significance in our lives. Bless everyone present today, that each may be able to share what he or she has for your glory and honor. Truly, discipline, perseverance, and determination to excel are instilled in us abundantly. This is not about ranking oneself among bests, but this is about the humble heart of a person who is able to see how blessed he is despite the odds and difficulties along the way. Lord, we acknowledge that everything comes from you, the God who orchestrates every second of our lives so perfectly. Because of his great love for us, all the praises and awards that we will receive today are meant to be given back to you. It is because of your grace and your guidance that we have come this far. Whatever is set before us, we give all the glory back to you. May this event be a success in your intervention.
Kanyang mahal nating lahat, tampok ng NCR. Pusod nitong ating bansa, dulot kaunlaran. Taas noon, iwagayway ang bandilang NCR. Karunungan at katarungan sa bansa'y itanghal. Mga lungsod ng NCR, sa puso ko'y dangan. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. Mga lungsod ng NCR, sa puso ko'y dangal. Ang adhika isulong ka, ang tanging NCR. NCR, NCR, dangal nitong bayan. NCR, NCR, dangal
pateros, dangal nitong bayan, yamang tinataglay, karangalang tunay, talino at lakas nitong mamamayan, ang tanging layunin, manguna saan man sumikat katapat, maging pangunahin, sumikat katapat, ika'y pagpalain, sumikat katapat, ang Diyos ay purihin, maging tanging hiyas nitong bayang giliw, tagig at pateros, dangal nitong bayan, yamang tinataglay, karangalang tunay, tagig at pateros, dangal nitong bayan, yamang tinataglay, karangalang tunay.
Formally begin our celebration, may I call on our tireless and diligent school English coordinator, Ma'am Maria Melanie Biseño, for her welcoming words.
To our school principal, Sir Joventino P. Bahar, Honorable Father of Pateros, Attorney Miguel Ponce III, our Vice Mayor Gerard Herman, our PSDS Dr. Arlie Vilaro, our EPS English Elementary and Secondary Sir Noel T. Balubal, supervisors, principals, guests, faculty and staff, parents, and learners. Welcome to our lead-off maneuver SAES Reading Month celebration with a theme, Reading for Literacy in a New World, and with the national theme, Bawat Bata, Bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. Let me encourage all the learners to read, read, and read, because reading reduces stress and puts you in a better mood. When you read, it transports you and your worried mind to another place, so you won't feel so overwhelmed with the hardship of everyday life. Let us not forget that reading improves the functioning of the brain, increases vocabulary, improves theory of mind, increases knowledge, sharpens memory, strengthens writing skills and communication, and foster concentration. Reading keeps our minds young, healthy, and sharp. It develops imagination and allows us to dream and think in ways that we would have never been able to before. It literally opens our minds to new possibilities and new ideas that help us experience and analyze that world through lives or lives of others. It makes you imagine things beyond the possibility, things that we don't usually think of. This is Maria Melanie Bibiseño, your school English coordinator, saying happy and enjoyable Reading Month celebration for this school year 2021. Thank you and mabuhay sa Asian.
Thank you for those enlivening and refreshing words, ma'am. At this juncture, may I call on our dedicated and energetic principal, Mr. Rubensino T. Bahar, for some inspiring words.
Good day. November is a reading month. Hello, everyone. Reading for literacy in the new world. Ang ating paksa ay ang bawat bata bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. According to American writer and a humorist, Garrison Kyler, he said, "A book is a gift. You can open it again and again. So once you have the book in your hands, please read it or read them, many books." Okay? So what the Bible said about reading? He considered reading as happiness. Okay? Happy is the one who reads this book. And happy are those who listen to the words of his prophetic message and obey what is written in this book. Mapalad ang bumabasa ng aklat na ito. Ang mga nakikinig sa hulang inihahayag nito at tumutupad sa nasusulat nito. Ito ay mababasa natin sa aklat o sa Holy Bible, sa pahayag o Revelation chapter 1 verse 3 of Good News Bible. And an author, which is a children's author, no? Children's books author, Dr. Seuss, he said, the more that you read, the more things you will know. And the more things that you learn, the more places you'll go. In other words, through reading you would know many things. You would learn something new. You would go to places you haven't visited yet. Makakapunta ka sa lugar na hindi mo pinupuntahan dahil nagbabasa ka. Kaya mga bata, huwag palagpasin ang pagkakataon. Kung kayo nakahawak ng libro, basahin niyo to. According to Dr. Seuss. What about our national hero, Dr. Jose Rizal? Dr. Jose Rizal learned reading and praying through his mother, Doña Teodora Alonso. And Rizal appreciate reading at an early age. So, young Filipinos, just like Rizal, no, learn how to read with their parents. Learn how to read with their family members and even with friends. But for me, I learned reading from, of course, my mother and sometimes my father. So they are my first mentor or my first teacher in reading, just like Jose Rizal. And I hope you also have the same experience. At an early age, he learned how to read with understanding. No? That's why we had our project in our school. We send books to you at home. That's why I made a project called Libro para sa Pamilya at Aklat para sa lahat. Kahit si nanay, kahit si tatay ay pwedeng magbasa. Dahil ito na mga libro pinadadala na namin sa pamamagitan ng Save the Children Foundation. Nagbigay po sila ng libro. Ito ay pinapadala po namin sa inyo. At yung mga aklat din na ibinigay ng ating donor na si David John Capco Espiritu from Australia. So nag-donate sila ng mga books. Kaya once na pinahiram ko o pinahiram ng school sa inyo, huwag ninyong kaligtaang basahin lahat ng mga yun. Kasi matututo kayo, mapalad kayo mga bata. Dahil nakakabasa kayo. Kami pa nung araw. Diyos ko, kahit putol na newspaper, pinambalot lang ng tuyo, ay talagang tinaga naming basahin. Wala kaming maunawaan kasi putol. At ito'y balot lamang, no? Na bahagi lamang ng newspaper. Kaya, kung kayo ay napapahiram namin ng libro, alagaan ninyo, basahin ninyo, no? Yan po yung project natin, no? Una, yung sinasabi kong libro para sa pamilya, at ang ikalawa ay aklat para sa lahat. Ibig sabihin, lahat ng bahagi ng pamilya ay pwedeng magbasa. Meron tayong nilaanan natin ng 2 araw, 3 araw, hanggang 5 araw na nasa inyong tahanan ang pinahihiram naming libro. Isuli po ninyo iyon para magamit din naman ng ibang pamilya, no? So, meron akong pinahiram na 6 na libro, 5 ay yung American books, at yun namang isa ay galing sa Save the Children. So, yung 5 ay galing po sa donation, galing sa Australia, at yung isa ay galing sa Save the Children Foundation. Kaya, sana po mabasa ninyong lahat. Kung ito man ay mga pambata, ay mga nanay, pihado, hindi pa ninyo ito nabasa. At ako'y napapabasa din kasi hindi ko pa nabasa yung mga librong yun. Yan po ang katotohanan. Hindi ko pa po nababasa yung librong yun. Kaya, binasa ko rin pag may time ako. Yung iba, naunahan ako. Kayo, naunahan nyo ako. Kasi, siyempre, yung binabasa ko at yung ibang hindi, napapadala sa inyo. Yung nasa lamesa ko, yun lang. Pero pagka, naubos naman yung isa, dahan-dahan kong binasa. Pag wala akong ginagawa dito sa opisina. Kaya nga, you are now reading books at home. Bawat bata, bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. So, yan yung ating paksa. Natupad po natin. Now, you are reading. Tanong ko sa tatay ko, Pa, bakit ang isa lang ang nakapunta? Bakit hindi lahat ng gustong pumunta ng buwan ay nakapunta? Ano ang dahilan? Alam niyo ang bulong sa akin ng papa ko, ganito, anak, kasi sila ay nagbabasa. Kaya sila nakarating sa buwan. So hindi ko nakakalimutan yon na kapag ka ikaw pala ay nagbabasa, maaaring higit ang iyong mararating kaysa iba. Higit ang iyong mapupuntahan kaysa sa iba. At malay mo, katulad ng ating mga guest na nagbabasa, ay meron silang nararating sa buhay. Yung iba pa nga po ay retired na, pero mahal nila ang pagbabasa. At sila ay nagbabasa din para sa atin. Akalain mo ba na ang ating punong lungsod at ang ating pangalawang punong lungsod ng Pateros, si Mayor Ike Ponce at si Vice Mayor Gerald Herman, ay nagbabasa ng libro para sa atin. At ibabahagi nila na ang bawat nagbabasa ay magiging pinuno. O di ba ang ganda? So ako naniniwala din kasi grade 1 pa lang ako, nakakabasa na po ako ng simpleng mga salita, yung tinatawag ng basic sight words. Nababasa ko na yun. Sana mabasa ninyo. Meron ba tayo dyan sa PNPE YouTube channel. Andyan po si Ma'am, Master Teacher natin na nagbabasa ng basic sight words, English in Filipino. Now, you are reading. Now, you are knowing many things. Now, you are learning. The time is now. Now, you can go to many places through reading. Remember, a reader will become a leader. That's why love reading. Don't forget it. Love reading.
Thank you, Sir Bahar, for that very rousing word. For another inspiring message of reading, it is with distinct privilege to introduce the hardworking and dynamic second father of Pateros, Vice Mayor Gerard Herm.
Ngalan po ng ikalabing-isang sangguniang bayan ay nais ko pong ipaabot ang aking pasasalamat at pagbati sa Santa Ana Elementary School sa pangunguna po ni Sir Joventino Bahar at ng mga guro, mga magulang at mga minamahal na mag-aaral na ngayon po ay nagdiriwang ng Reading Month o buwan ng pagbasa. Alam niyo po, ang pagbasa ay pag-asa, sabi nga po nila. At ang pagbasa ay nagbibigay po sa atin ng impormasyon, nagbibigay po sa atin ng dunong. Kaya po sa buwang ito, naway gamitin natin na inspirasyon upang nang sa ganun ay bigyan natin ng halaga ang pagbabasa. At kayo pong mga mag-aaral ng Santa Ana Elementary School, sa inyong murang edad ay hinihikayat ko kayo na magbasa ng mga aklat, ng mga aralin, magbasa ng mga researches, sapagkat ito po ay magbibigay sa inyo ng higit na kaalaman na habang kayo ay tumatanda ay parang bote na mapupuno ang inyong utak ng impormasyon at ng dunong na siya po niyong gagamitin sa inyo pong pakikibaka sa buhay. Kaya po ang pag-asa at ang tagumpay ay nagsisimula po sa pagiging marunong bumasa. Ngayon pong araw na ito, ako po ay nahilingan ng inyong punong guro, si Sir Joven Bahar, na basahin ang isa pong aklat na kanya pong ibinigay sa akin. Ang pamagat po ay Paboritong Lugar ni Nanay. Ito po ay kwento ni Weng Cahiles at ginuhit naman ni Aldi Aguirre. So hayaan nyo pong basahin ko ang nilalaman po ng aklat na ito. Pero ang tema ng ating pong selebrasyon muna na nais din na iparating at sana'y tumanim sa ating mga isip at puso ay yung temang bawat bata bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. So hindi po hadlang ang ating nararanasang krisis sa ngayon upang itigil po natin ang edukasyon, upang baliwalain natin ang mga leksyon. At tayo po ay patuloy na magsumikap, mag-aral, matuto sa kabila po ng hamon ng pandemya sa pagsisimula pong matuto na bumasa, lalong-lalo na po ng ating mga kabataan na mag-aaral. So ito po ang aklat na aking babasahin sa ngayon. Muli ang pamagat ay Paboritong Lugar ni Nanay. Gabi-gabi, hinihintay ko ang kwento ni Nanay. Sabi ni Nanay, noong bata pa siya, sa pinakapaborito niyang lugar, nagigising siya sa sigaw ng orasang tumutuka sa kanya kapag ayaw niyang bumangon. Yumuyuko ang mga halaman kapag dumaraan siya, at nangungurot ang mga damo kapag tumatakbo siya. Nagpapalipad sila ng eroplano gamit ang sinulid, at nanguhuli ng ibon gamit lamang ang kamay. May alaga siyang kasya sa palad niya, pero nakatali dahil baka lumipad. Kapag nagugutom, pumipitas siya ng mga kending namumulaklak. Kapag pagod na sa paglalaro, nagpapahinga siya sa ilalim ng mga higante. Sa gabi, inihatid siya ng maliliit na ilaw pauwi. Punta po tayo sa paborito niyong lugar, sabi ko kay nanay. Kaya lang, hindi na niya matandaan ang daan. Pero sabi ni nanay, huwag daw akong malungkot. Makakahanap din kami ng lugar na magiging paborito niya at paborito ko. At doon, sabay kaming magpapalipad ng saranggola sa langit. So dyan po nagtatapos ang kwento. At sa huli, ang sinabi po ay maraming magagandang alaala si nanay sa paborito niyang lugar. Mapupuntahan pa kaya namin iyon. So medyo malalim po ang kwento ng paboritong lugar ni nanay, at sa totoo lang ay parang kumukurot sa puso ni Numan, lalong-lalo na po yung mga anak na tunay at dalisay ang pagmamahal kay inay. So sa kwento pong ito ay punong-puno po ng hiwaga, no? Sapagkat hindi po natin masabi sa storya kung nasaan na ba si nanay, kung bakit hindi na po mapupuntahan ang paborito niyang lugar. At sinabi sa huli, at doon sabay kaming magpapalipad ng saranggola sa langit. Marahil sa storyang ito ay wala na si nanay sa piling ng kanyang anak, at puro alaala na lamang po ang namumutawi sa isipan ng anak. At sa palagay ko ay binibigyan ng halaga yung pagkawala ng kanyang ina. So medyo mabigat ang storya, pero ang pinararating lang po nito ay yung pagpapahalaga natin sa ating mga magulang, partikular kay nanay, at syempre ganun din kay tatay, no? At naalala nung anak yung mga mabubuti siguro nilang pinagsamahan ng kanyang nanay, at umaasa siya na sa huli, malayo pa naman siguro yon, ay muli silang magkikita sa langit at doon ay sabay silang magpapalipad ng saranggola sa langit, no? So, isang leksyon rin ay habang nabubuhay po ang ating mga magulang ay pagpahalagahan po natin sila at iparamdam kung gaano po sila kaimportante sa atin, iparamdam na sila po ay mahal natin at laging isa sa isip na kung wala po sila ay wala rin po tayo sa mundo. So ito po ay isang kwento lamang at alam ko na marami pa po ang magbibigay po ng kanilang babasahin sa inyo pong programa. Isa pong karangalan para sa akin bilang inyong pinunuri ng bayan, bilang pangalawang punong bayan na maging bahagi ng inyong pagdiriwang ng buwan ng pagbasa. So muli ay nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyo, Santa Ana Elementary School, sa pangunguna po ng ating punong guro, Sir Joven Bahar, mga guro, mga magulang at syempre sa ating mga minamahal na mag-aaral. At lagi po nating tatandaan na may pag-asa sa pagbasa. Maraming salamat po at mabuhay po ang Santa Ana Elementary School.
Thank you for that very inspiring message, Vice Mayor. It is also a great pleasure to introduce our Empowered Women in Active Schools PSDS Clusters 10 and 5, Dr. Arlie L. Vilaro, and Ma'am Lenny Manawat, and our dynamic PSDS from Cluster 3, Dr. Marshall C. Season, for their inspiring words.
To Mr. Joventino P. Bahar, the very able and dynamic principal of Santa Ana Elementary School, to all the members of the teaching and non-teaching personnel, to all our internal and external stakeholders whose support and concern for the school is very evident, tanggapin po ninyo ang aking mainit na pagbati. First, I would like to congratulate all the teachers for being an effective reading teacher. Despite our present condition, you all managed to deliver what is due to every learner that came to you for help. You did extraordinary tasks with flying colors. This year's national theme for the Reading Month celebration is Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya. I know that teaching our children to read amidst pandemic is full of challenge. For learners who are on online mode, teachers could conduct reading assessments virtually. For learners who are into modular mode of learning, teachers could ask the help of their parents. Yet, I firmly believe that the best effective way of teaching reading is having them right in front of us. But we will not be crippled as teachers with such difficulties and hindrances. Let us all rise and join our hands by being effective reading teachers. All teachers are reading teachers. It's not only first and second grader teachers who are responsible for teaching learners how to read. Let us always offer meaningful teaching, learning opportunities and experiences so that children will be enticed more. Let us always determine where they are so that we could achieve our teaching goals. I was a first grader teacher for 15 years. Since then until now, reading has been my advocacy. When I became a master teacher, I chose to supervise first grader teachers. I helped them battle the problems on non-readers. Now, I challenge you all teachers to advocate reading. Let us all value literacy. Success on our shoulder. Have a meaningful celebration. Thank you, and may God bless us all.
To our beloved Vice Mayor, Honorable Gerald Herman, to our District Supervisors of Cluster 6 and 10, Dr. Arlie Bilaro, of Cluster 5, Ma'am Lenny Manawat, to our energetic and workaholic and or hardworking principal, Dr. Juventino Bahar, to our school heads from different schools, to our master teachers, leaders, school coordinators, teachers, of course, the parents, and to our beloved students of Santa Ana Elementary School. Good day and mabuhay po kayong lahat. Today, your school is celebrating National Reading Month with the theme Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya. In line with this celebration, you have activities such as lead-off maneuver, a costume presentation, poem recital, storytelling, and oration or declamation. Indeed, in the Philippines, National Reading Month is celebrated every November. This is the idea of our former Secretary, Brother Armin Luistro, in commemorating reading and learning in the country, which is started in the year 2011. Likewise, the Department of Education also announced that November 25 be Araw ng Pagbasa o Reading Day, coinciding with the two events. They are National Book Development Month, and the other one is the National Book Week, which is aligned to Every Child a Reader program. This is literacy program had a simple goals which are to hold a readathon and recognize outstanding readers, to organize daily 15 to 20 minutes, as you can see the reading time, to let older students help out younger readers, to conduct remedial reading classes, and of course to allow pupils to learn a new word and read a paragraph daily and allot an hour of library time weekly. So this is the literacy program simple goals. In promoting the literacy, it's believed to prepare the youth for success. Beyond the functional level, being literate plays, of course, a significant role in transforming our students into socially engaged students. Being literate means being able to communicate effectively, being able to understand and keep up with current events, and being equipped well enough for the challenges of life. Remember that reading is the pillar of the literacy. Sad to note that during the 2019 program for International Student Assessment, or we call it PISA, the Philippines among 79 participating countries scored the lowest in reading comprehension. The present reading literacy rate of students brings big impact to the educational system as it poses question to the country's education quality. Although the system should not be blamed solely, it can never be separated from one's perspective. Actually, that is the system that has power to reading literacy rate as of course as one of the important rule or the main goals of education, other than instilling values and skills to them. It is not just the academ, no? That is to be. It is not just the academ that is to be blamed, as there are other factors that affect the reading literacy of our pupils, such as, of course, we have a socioeconomic status, the unconducive learning environment, of course, the uninclined reading materials na hindi it will not suited to the level of the students, uh, and of course to the one's interest of the students, and even the disinterest in reading in general. Reading is the functional factor in developing literacy among school children. Uh, as you can see, our society standing in reading literacy among learners is quite alarming, since it is a prerequisite towards learning complex ideas. Remember that continuous effort must then put on these skills. Reading habit have good reading skills over those with poor reading habit. Of course, result simply implies that reading habit must be established with every learner as it helps in building the skills. This is where the leaders, or the teachers rather, role becomes crucial in developing literacy of his or her students. There are many ways of which teachers are able to encourage their students to read. One of which is becoming a good example and demonstrating reading habit themselves. Moreover, reading during the early years helps children in improving their other language skills, because someone's reading habit is best formed at a young, impressionable age in school. But once formed, it can last one's life. Also, reading will become people's habit if they always, of course, if will they always spend their times reading any kind of reading materials of their preferences routinely and of course continuously. Remember that when the learner is motivated, he or she always looks for something to read. Hence, teachers should basically motivate students to read. Since reading habit and reading motivation are seen as factors that contribute to the development of the reading literacy among children, it is indispensable that these two factors must be put into consideration by, of course, the parents and, of course, by the teachers. With the digital shift forced upon us by the pandemic, of course, fake news become prevalent or prevalent, rampant. Therefore, careful reading and comprehension are now more essential. And because we're always hostages of the virus, our only means of travel, at least for the time being, is through books. Books, books, and books. And of course, by reading through social media. Books holds limitless knowledge, of course. There is a book for just about anything. There's a book which speaks 1,000 words and places. So reading is the one thing we badly need right now. It is our vaccine for ignorance, of course. Our portal to places we cannot visit for a while, or to places impossible to go to altogether. In all likelihood, it is also our doorway to a better tomorrow. So with this, may I congratulate the organizers headed by their school principals, Sir Jobin Bahar, for this kind endeavor. Thank you uh, for the invite, and let us work together to achieve that every child is a reader. Bawat bata bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. Maraming salamat po. God bless you always. At mabuhay po kayong lahat.
Next, may I also introduce our dynamic and lively English EPS, Mr. Noel P. Balubal, for his words of wisdom.
Wishing everyone a great day ahead of us as we begin with the activities of the 2021 Reading Month celebration. Special thanks to the principal, to the English school coordinator, and to all other teachers who, in one way or another, help in the preparation to make this activity possible. I am honored to be invited and be part of your celebration. And of course, my appreciation to all the parents and pupils who are with us and are excited to participate in your celebration. One of the highlights of the yearly celebration of Reading Month is to instill the love for reading among children. Dear pupils, your ability to read will serve as your important portal to the world of learning. It will be your shield and armor as you continue with your studies. Your excellent skills in reading can bring you to places and be your vehicle to reach your dreams. The stories you will encounter will be a big help in widening your horizon. Just to give you how important reading is, let me read to you the poem When You Can Read by Bobby Katz. When you can read, you can go from Kalamazoo to Idaho, or read directions that explain just how to build a model plane, or bake a cake, or cook a stew. The words will tell you what to do. When you can read, then you can play a brand new game the proper way, or get a letter from a friend and read it to the very end. To our dear parents, blended learning turned your home into classroom. We are seeking for your help in making sure that your kids have time to practice reading. Their time with their subject teacher is not enough to hone their skills in reading. The time you can devote with them will be a good contribution for them to improve their reading skills. I firmly believe that with a strong partnership of the school and with the parents, our learner will become independent readers. In closing, I wish you all the luck, and may the learners enjoy the activities that you have lined up for them. Mabuhay po tayong lahat, and great morning everyone.
Thank you for those motivating words, Mr. Balubal. Let us also hear more rousing words from our distinguished guests, Ma'am Anna Marlene Lindoa, Senior Program Specialist, Teaching and Learning Division, Bureau of Learning Delivery, Department of Education, Central Office, Ma'am Kim Ampo, Guidance Advocate, Department of Education, Quezon City, Ma'am Derma de Castro Angeles, writer of Chronicle, Pioneer Elementary School in Bakersfield, California, USA. Ma'am Elizalde P. Bolalin, CAA Elementary School, SDO Las Piñas, and PMA Colonel and Mrs. Ferdinand Rega and family.
Good morning to everyone, to our faculty and staff, to our dear parents, and of course to our learners of Santa Ana Elementary School. I'd like to start by reciting a poem written by Kitty Omiyara, a retired school teacher in Wisconsin. And people stayed at home. And people stayed at home and read books and listened and they rested and did exercises and made art and played and learned new ways of being and stopped and listened more deeply. Someone meditated, someone prayed, someone met their shadow, and people began to think differently and people healed. And in the absence of people who live in ignorant ways, dangerous, meaningless, and heartless, the earth also began to heal. And when the danger ended and people found themselves, they grieved for the dead and made new choices and dream of new visions and created new ways of living and completely healed the earth just as they were healed. And the people stayed at home by Kitty Omiyara. I love the fact that the first thing that this author made mention about staying at home is about reading books. And I hope most of you, especially our learners, can relate to that experience where we find solace and comfort with books. Many metaphors have been made about reading, and three things I'd like to reiterate. In times of strict protocols, social distancing, and travel restrictions, we can still have our safe yet exciting adventure in the new normal. For this one said, though it may sound cliche, books can take us to places we may never be able to go on our own. In books, for children, we can explore the jungles, the deserts, the castles, the palace, the future, the past, planets, stars, galaxy, space. And in times when we feel so stressed but we can't go out, books are an escape. They take us to places where we do things as a different person. You can be the wizards, the unicorns, the fairies, the superheroes, teachers, mothers, fathers, astronauts, pirates. Indeed, books let us be things we may never be able to be on our own. And in times of isolation, being stuck at home, studying on your own, or with limited interaction with your friends and classmates via online, or when you feel alone, do not worry. Do not be sad, because books are good companions. They are wise friends whom we can spend quality time. For in books, we discover ourselves, our likes and interests, our hopes and dreams. And books help us Just like good friends help us to become a better person, a better version of ourselves. And since time immemorial, education as one of the major social institutions has never failed us in encouraging and promoting our love for reading. And despite the sudden interruption and deep disruption due to this global pandemic, the Department of Education has remained steadfast and faithful in its mandate to continue with the delivery of basic education amidst these uncertainties. The nimble process of transition from face-to-face to distance learning, from textbook to self-learning modules, from teachers to learning facilitators at home, one thing has never changed: the act of reading, the habit of reading, the passion for reading should and will and must always remain constant, unchanging, and universal. And so I hope that our learners of Santa Ana Elementary School will find pleasure, delight, contentment, and happiness in reading. So what will keep you productive at home aside from studying is to find time to pick up a good book, read through the pages, and just enjoy and have fun. Just like the times when you are with your friends in school. And so let us always support the activities and programs of our school, like in the celebration of the National Reading Month, for it is our vision that every learner is a reader. Let it be our collective hope that the conclusion of this pandemic will pave way for a nation with stronger, more resilient, better Filipino learners and readers. Good day, everyone.
Magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Annie Jane Isaac. Ang babasahin ko po ay isang mayang uhaw. May isang basong tubig at 5,000 na uhaw. Unang uminom silang at bawasan ang tubig sa baso. Pangalawang uminom si Kalaw at nabawasan pa ang tubig sa baso. Pangatlong uminom si Tagak at nabawasan pa ang tubig sa baso. Pang-apat na uminom si Tring at nabawasan pa ang tubig sa baso. Panlimang iinom si Maya pero kakaunti pa ang tubig sa baso. Maliit si Maya, maikli ang kanilang tuka. Mataas ang baso at mababa ang tubig sa loob. Paano makaiinom si Maya ng tubig sa baso? Kumuha siya ng 5 bato. Inihulog niya ang unang bato at tumaas ang tubig sa baso. Pinahulog niya ang ika-2 bato at tumaas pa ang tubig sa baso. Pinahulog niya ang ika-3 bato at tumaas pa ang tubig sa baso. Pinahulog niya ang ika-4 na bato at tumaas pa ang tubig sa baso. Pinahulog pa niya ang ika-5 bato. Halos umapaw na ang tubig sa baso. Sa wakas, nakainom din si Kuya. At ayon lang po. Salamat sa pakikinig sa aking binasa.
My utmost respect to all the stakeholders, the management team, the teachers, pupils, and parents. Magandang araw po sa ating lahat. Today, we kick off our Reading Month celebration to strengthen our reading habits and make every Filipino child a competent reader. Bawat bata ay bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. Reading helps us expand our mind and gives us more ideas. It makes us smarter. Reading increases our vocabulary, increases our knowledge, sharpens our memory, and strengthens our writing skills. Hence, reading literacy is an important skill we always have to sharpen in our daily lives, and more importantly, in the lives of our dear pupils. My dear pupils, students, today you are all readers. Tomorrow, you are leaders of our nation. Let us read, and read for more meaningful, happier, and fulfilling life. Maraming salamat po, Santa Ana Elementary School. God bless us all.
Good morning, Santa Ana Elementary School and your English coordinator, Miss Melanie Bisenyo. This is Mrs. Angeles from Bakersfield, California, encouraging everyone to keep reading. The more you read, the more you expand your vocabulary. The more you expand your vocabulary, the better writer you become. The more that you read, the more things you will know, the more that you learn, the more places you will go. That's from Dr. Seuss. So teachers and students, I encourage everybody to read. Teachers, I encourage that you teach with balanced literacy in the classroom, meaning that give opportunity for your students to experience read aloud, shared reading, guided reading, and independent reading. Everyone, love reading.
Santa Ana Elementary School, together with Miss Melanie Bisenyo, the English coordinator, is in move to bridge literacy gaps in all learners. The Department of Education is intensifying its campaign on reading proficiency with the unveiling of Hamon, Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Pandemya. Improving reading programs will be a priority as the department, led by Secretary Leonor Magdolis Briones, starts to focus on globalizing the quality of basic education in the Philippines. Ito ang pinakauna natin na dapat gawin. Because we can never pursue quality education if kids do not know how to read. This is the basic tool for lifelong learning. We will never expect a Filipino or any human being to continue to learn without actually being equipped with the fundamental reading skills. Literacy is essential to developing a strong sense of well-being and citizenship. Children who have developed strong reading ability performs better in school and have a healthier self-image. Reading also stimulates a child's imagination and expand his or her understanding of the world. Reading is very important. Kaya kailangang magtulong-tulong tayong lahat para makabasa ang mga bata. Reading helps broadens one's horizon. It is through reading that children learn about new places, people, and events. Reading exposes children to new ideas and beliefs, makes them tolerant and appreciative of others' perspective. The more one reads, the better one comprehends. And it enhances the child's vocabulary as well. Reading sharpens the comprehension and analytical thinking ability.
Our entire family would like to congratulate you for celebrating Reading Month with the theme Reading for Literacy in a New World. The love for reading is a family goal. The interest should be shared by all. Aligned with the national theme, Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya, lahat po tayo ay magbasa. Kaisa ng aming buong pamilya, kami po ay bumabati na maligayang buwan ng pagbabasa. Tayong lahat po ay magbasa mula sa pinakabata hanggang sa pinakamatanda. Salamat po.
Let us listen to the wise words from the dynamic and hardworking principals of Tapat. Dr. Cipriano M. Bisco, Principal 4 of RP Cruz Elementary School, Mr. Rodel C. Maxino, Principal of Bagontanyag Elementary School, Dr. Irma E. San Pedro, Principal of P. Manalo Elementary School, Mrs. Marietta T. Junio, OIC Principal of Santo Rosario Elementary School, Mrs. Rodona V. Tugna, OIC of Captain H. Francisco Elementary School, and Ms. Donabel F. Balanta, OIC Principal of Abujo Elementary School.
Congratulations, Santa Ana Elementary School, and to the principal, Mr. Juventino Bahar, for implementing this reading program in time of pandemic with the national theme, Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya. We all know that our current situation is challenging. Unfaced with the hindrances the school was able to execute the set program with ease. Kudos to the creative teachers who were able to work on the project despite having limited resources. You not only serve as a role models, you are heroes in your own ways by inspiring the whole community to strive to learn and gather knowledge even if they are not presently in school. I am delighted not just as a school principal, but a citizen as well, due to the fact that I saw the eagerness in the eyes of the participants. A sight that makes my heart happy. I am confident that this type of program should be practiced by every school as well to maximize every opportunity and resources we can utilize while staying in our homes. As the famous song by the BTS goes, "You are diamonds. I know you're grown up." Thank you and congratulations once again.
My name is Spencer Asuncion. When I grow up, I want to be a firefighter.
Ako po si Patricia Resami. Ang gusto ko po sa paglaki ko ay naging isang guro.
Good day to everyone. It is my pleasure to be invited by Ma'am Melanie Bisenyo, a hardworking teacher and the school English coordinator of Santa Ana Elementary School, to be part of the school's Reading Month celebration. Thanks also to the equally hardworking principal, Sir Juventino Bahar. In relation to the Reading Month celebration, I would like to share my thoughts to our learners about the importance of reading. Reading is the foundation of all learnings. No learning will take place unless the child knows how to read. It is the key in discovering bigger ideas and knowledge that our learners need in pursuing their quest for excellence. Reading will help you, dear learners, in making your everyday activities in school a very exciting and memorable one. I'm encouraging all the learners of Santa Ana Elementary School to allot a part of your time in reading. Include reading in your daily routine until it became your habit. Through the help and guidance of your dedicated teachers, you will find that reading is a worthwhile activity that you must engage in, even with a little of your time every day. To end my message, I would like to share with you what Margaret Fuller, an American journalist, once said, and I quote, "Today a reader, tomorrow a leader." Once again, good day to all.
Po, I'm Mark Riley Pabillore from Grade 4 Diamond. Pangarap ko po maging pulis. Kagaya po ng daddy at tito Red ko po para po makatulong sa sambayanan. Maraming salamat po.
My name is Ian Asuncion. When I grow up, I want to be a surgeon.
A blessed good day to everyone. I would like to congratulate everyone for the head start of the National Reading Month. So let's make it a habit that every day is a reading day. So there's a saying that doing things now is better than doing things later. So it's now or never. Magbasa ka na. Enjoy reading!
To our brilliant principal, Sir Juventino Bahar, to the Active English Coordinator, Ma'am Melanie Bisenyo, supportive teachers of Santa Ana Elementary School, dear parents and learners, a pleasant morning to all. It's no secret that education system have been hit hard by COVID-19 pandemic. We hear about the difficulties of parents and learners as well as teachers. But education must go on. The role of the teachers in shaping the minds of our learners is a sacrifice and act of love, for it takes time, attention, and patience. Thus, this pambansang buwan at araw ng pagbabasa was launched, which aims to promote the love of reading among learners.
Welcome! This celebration of National Reading Month with the theme, Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya. Welcome! This celebration
ng
So let's make it a habit that every day is a reading day. So there's a saying that doing things now is better than doing things later. So, it's now or never. Magbasa ka na. Enjoy reading!
To our brilliant principal, Sir Joventino Bahar, to the active English coordinator, Ma'am Melanie Bisenyo, supportive teachers of Santa Ana Elementary School, dear parents and learners, a pleasant morning to all. It's no secret that education system have been hit hard by COVID-19 pandemic. We hear about the difficulties of parents and learners as well as teachers. But education must go on. The role of the teachers in shaping the minds of our learners is a sacrifice and act of love, for it takes time, attention, and patience. Thus, this pambansang buwan at araw ng pagbabasa was launched, which aims to promote the love of reading among learners, which has a theme, Bawat Bata Bumabasa sa Kabila ng Hamon ng Pandemya. It is indeed the school leadership who must unite the entire staff in support of collective vision of reading instruction. I would like to congratulate your principal, Sir Joventino Bahar, and faculty staff of this school for spearheading this program. Salute to all for giving your time and exerting your efforts for this program. Truly, I believe in this proverb, it takes a village to educate a child. Again, a pleasant morning at mabuhay po tayong lahat.
On leaves. One is orange, two are brown. Three look yellow on the ground. Three are green, two bright red. One just fell on my head.
Good day, everyone. I'm Donabel F. Palantak, the school head of Agujo Elementary School, and I'm very glad to join you in the celebration of the National Reading Month. Napakahalaga na ang bawat bata ay bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. The Every Child Reading Program of the Department of Education aims to equip learners in the public school with strategic reading and writing skills to make them independent readers and young writers. The more proficient you are in reading and writing, the more that you can articulate your ideas more effectively and accurately to others. According to Dr. Seuss, the more that you read, the more that you will know, the more that you learn, the more places you will go. So, my dear young learners, please continue reading. Read, read, and read. Good day, and thank you for inviting me.
Thank you to our highly esteemed principals for sharing your words of wisdom. Finally, I would like to share more inspiring messages from our school head, Mr. Juventino P. Bahar, our master teachers, Mr. Juanito Balande and Ma'am Mercedita Bapod, fellow teachers, GPTA officers, English club, and classroom officers.
A pleasant day to everyone. I am Sir June, advisor of Sixth Faith. How are you now, our dear pupils of Santa Ana Elementary School? I hope everyone is fine. This month, we are celebrating our national National Reading
Welcome.
Also stimulates your imagination and expand your understanding of the world and help them develop language and listening skills. So come on everyone, let's enjoy reading. Happy reading month. Thank you and God bless everyone.
Maybe you should wake up, don't you wanna catch a morning's early light? Yeah, it's quite a show. Look out your kitchen window, such a spectacle. Don't say I didn't warn ya. Here it comes again, like trouble from the spins. It's better left unsaid, we have our moments. Annabelle, call your sister, she's been...
A pleasant day to all of you. I am Ma'am Mercy, the teacher advisor of Grade 3 Mingo from Santa Ana Elementary School. As we celebrate now our book and reading month, I would like to encourage all the parents to please explain to their children the value or the importance of reading in their studies and also in their daily lives as well. Let me give you some reasons why we consider reading very important to be learned by our children. Don't you know that reading can help in exercising our children's comprehension and analytical abilities? For the young ones, for those who are in the lower grade, of course, they will learn the sounds, the correct pronunciation of words, and also the language. It will also help and develop their ability to communicate with other people. Reading can also fires up their imagination and helps them recall different information. It is also a great help in expanding their knowledge, and that can help them to be more wise and smarter too. To our dear parents, those are just some good examples of the things that our children can get through reading. So please be our partner in instilling to the minds of our learners or children the love of reading and let it be part of their hobbies. So thank you so much. Happy Reading Month to all.
Good day, everyone. Pandemic can be a difficult journey at the best of the times. But one of the things I like about it is how we find ways to bring and return the light for others, especially in education. And today, as we celebrate the Reading Month that focuses on promoting reading as a regular habit among young learners, it is one habit that one needs to develop in life. It is one of the important qualities that a person can possess. Books are known to be our best friend for a reason, right? So it develops our thinking capacity and gives important lessons in life. It molds our personality and makes us a better person. It is no doubt but a faithful friend of a reader. So as your teacher friend, my only wish for you kids is that you continuously seek for knowledge and maintain your genuine love for reading. And finally, this is your teacher Erwin saying, your journey of a lifetime starts when you learn to turn a page. That's all, and good day.
Good day, everyone. I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to Santa Ana Elementary School on your kickoff program for the National Reading Month celebration, spearheaded by Sir Juventino P. Bahar, the school principal, with the help of Ma'am Melanie Biseño, the school English coordinator, in cooperation with the SAES teaching staff. Reading is vital in learners' ability to learn. That is why I am encouraging everyone to be an advocate of reading, and let us build a culture of reading and nation of readers among our learners. May we continue to create ways of developing the genuine love for reading among our learners. May we remain confident that we can all together produce reading champions from all of us, my dear fellow educators. And let me include our parents and community. Let us collaborate in promoting literacy. Reading is one of the pillars of literacy in a new world. So let's continue willfully creating reasons of hope that quality education is not far from reach through the development of genuine love for reading as envisioned in the DepEd mantra Sulong Edukalidad, and that your innovative reading programs be like reading virus infecting our learners. With you, my fellow educators, as the carriers of the reading virus until the culture of reading be established, not just in the school, but also in the home and in the whole community. With that, thank you so much and God bless us all.
Isang magandang araw po sa inyong lahat. In the Philippines, the National Reading Month is celebrated every November. The notion of commemorating the reading and learning in the Philippines started out in 2011. And this year's theme is about bawat bata bumabasa sa kabila ng hamon ng pandemya. Promoting literacy is believed to prepare youth for success. Beyond functional level, being literate plays a significant role in transforming students into socially engaged learners. Being literate means being able to communicate effectively, being able to understand and keep up with the current events, and being equipped well enough for the challenges of life. Reading is a pillar of literacy. With the digital shift forced upon us by the pandemic, fake news has become prevalent. Therefore, careful reading and comprehension are now more essential. And because we're all hostages of the virus, our means of travel, at least for the time being, is through books. Books provide opportunities to share cultural experiences. When I might say it's a super one, where I was able to experience Korean culture, when I was given a chance to be the recipient of the 2018 Korea Philippines Teacher Exchange Program. Books offer entertainment and great escape. They make you laugh and giggles and make you cry. Therefore, reading is one thing we badly need right now. It is our vaccine for ignorance, our portal to places we cannot visit for a while, and places impossible to go altogether. In all likelihood, it is also a doorway to a better tomorrow. Happy Reading Month. Enjoy and love reading. This is Julida Songsenim from Silangan Elementary School saying, Annyeonghaseyo, 감사합니다.
Good morning sa IS family headed by Sir Ventino P. Bahar. I would like to extend my warmest greetings and congratulations to all of you, especially the teachers with the support of the parents, for your dedication and commitment in spreading the love of reading among our learners. Indeed, reading is indispensable to everyone's life. Through reading, we can prepare our learners to become productive citizens of our country. Thus, read to learn, read for fun, and read for life. Again, happy Reading Month to all of you. God bless.
The Dean family. Mrs. Dean prepared a balanced meal of meat, rice, and vegetables. Mr. Dean asked her daughter Jean to read the prayer before meals. Together, the Dean family thanked the Lord for the food that they eat every day. The question number 1. Who prepared a balanced meal for her family? Mrs. Dean. Question number 2. Who was asked to lead the prayer before meals? Jean. Question number 2. Who asked Jean to lead the prayer? Mr.
To the school principal, Sir Juventino Bahar, the program head, Ma'am Bisenyo, teachers, parents, and of course learners, a pleasant morning to all. My greetings as Santa Ana Elementary School points up today through their kick-off program, the essence of reading to the pupils as a support to the 2021 National Reading Month celebration with the theme Bawat Bata Bumabasa.